like you doing now, Mo? You laying in the shade? It is mighty hot out here today. You lay here and rest a minute, you and the girls. I'm gonna finish push on. Look out to you. Look out to you right there. You can slow down a bit more. Oh, you're making me nasty. You're making me nasty. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. You're pretty hot to the touch. First, your hair's pretty hot. Come on back and get the shade where the barn's at, where the fans are on. Nasty. Back in the barn where the fans are at. Hey there, bitch! You do that to me. You know better than that. You hate me. You see that, Emma? Yeah. Well, hey, boss, here, y'all want a little bit of feed? You want a little bit of feed? Come on, I'll give you a little bit of feed. Come on. Come on.
Yep. Y'all can eat now. Y'all behave and eat. Yeah, Genevieve, you see me filming.
He's starting to shed out a little bit. Where are you going, Gussie? Gussie? He's starting to shed out. That's good. Where are you going, Gus? Uh-oh. Genevieve, you don't want you eating that feed. Hog. Genevieve's a hog. You better let Gus have some of that feed. Look at you with your ears pinned back. Look at you with your ears pinned back. What's wrong with you? You better let them eat too. None of you don't need much of it. I figure since y'all was here, give you a little bit. Hey, Gus. You one weird looking donkey. Welcome back, everybody. Well, here it is Sunday afternoon. We're going to take Abby over there to visit Kim's mama for a little bit. Do a little visiting this afternoon. And well, had a busy day yesterday. Boy, it was a hot one again yesterday too. I tell you, it was in the high 90s again. And heat index, I don't know what the heat index was yesterday. But it's been hot here like it has been everywhere else. And so we got a few things done. Kim got up, she got the grass cut. Of course, we got the trash took off like we normally do. And went out and bush hogged the pasture. Got it all squared away and cleaned up. Didn't bush hog the millet field because it still looks good and they're eating it pretty good. But in the regular pasture, it gets those little old fuzzy green things up. I don't know what they're called, but they're aggravating. When they get up pretty high, the cows don't like to eat the grass there around them as much because I reckon because those things try to go up their nose. But we did have one thing happen early Saturday morning about 3 o'clock that I wasn't expecting, and kind of didn't turn out too good. And I hate to even talk about it, mention it, but it's part of what we do here and just part of life that we're having to deal with every now and again. And we're not by ourselves, somebody else has to deal with it too. But we have noticed that Molly has started getting a lot of milk in her bag, and I knew she was probably bred back already, but I mean, I didn't think she was this far along. I mean, I knew she was getting a lot of milk, but I thought she may have had another month or so to go before she had a calf. Well, about 3 o'clock Saturday morning, which was yesterday morning, Elmo was raising Cain. I mean, he was really bellowing, woke me up, some of the neighbors up. So I got up and went to take a look, and apparently Molly had went down to the pond and had her calf. Well, she had her calf down there last year at the edge of the pond and everything was good, but this year, for some reason, when she had her calf, she had it in the pond. And of course, there's no way we could find it. It, I guess, sunk right down to the bottom. She came out of the pond and she was already out by the time I got down there. And but I could see a blood trail from the water up the bank to where she was. And I knew she had a calf because I could see all the afterbirth and stuff coming out. Anyway, calf didn't make it. And so we waited for daylight to come up. We went back down to the pond and looked and tried to find it. And didn't have any luck. So this morning about 7 o'clock, I knew it was going to happen eventually, and finally it popped up, it surfaced in the pond, and so we went this morning and got it out of the pond, and we buried it, and it was a pretty calf too. I mean, it was Elmo's had 3 calves so far, and or he's fathered 3 calves, and all of them were girls this last time he had, and this here was a little bull calf. And I swear that little thing looked just like Elmo when he was little, and he would have been a pretty little bull calf if he'd have made it. But it's just the way it goes, just wasn't meant to be, I guess. And so thank you to my neighbor Wayne there. I called him early this morning and asked if he might come over, and he's got a backhoe, and so he came this morning for us, and we took care of that and got all that straightened out. Of course, Molly, she's all to pieces, and she keeps going right back to that same spot at the pond and looking, trying to find it. And but she'll get over in a few days, I guess, and we'll kind of move on from there. But anyway, we're going to get that part out of the way. We're going to have a good Sunday. Like I say, we missed service this morning, but we're going to watch it online here a little bit later because they record it now. So we're going to watch it later on and catch up on what we missed today. But we're going to get on the road here, going over to Kim's mama's house, do a little visiting, and come on back. And I got a few more things I want to do, but it won't be today. I got some new plans for the chickens at home. I'm actually going to extend their coops out a little bit, and I've got a new idea I want to try. I actually ordered some extra fence line and stuff the other day, and it came in yesterday. So we're just going to take it easy today. It's been raining a little bit here, and it's still mighty cloudy, and I'm glad it is. But we're just going to take it a little easy here Sunday afternoon, and maybe after work tomorrow afternoon, we'll get on back and work on that chicken coop a little bit and make it run longer, and we'll kind of show you. Well, after a long day of work, we're going to come home and try to relax a little bit, and the best way to do that is work on the chicken coop. So what we're going to do is, since it's cooled off a little bit this afternoon, it's about probably Well, it's 7:30 and it don't feel as bad as it has been earlier today. So we're gonna try to work on this chicken coop a little bit. I'm gonna try to extend the run a little bit, and I'm gonna just kind of show you what I got to do that with. I've seen some other YouTubers do reviews on this stuff, and so I'm gonna try it out and see how good it works. It works good for them, so we're gonna see how it does. So what I got this here. This is poultry netting, and it's electrified. You put your hot box on it, and it's supposed to be electrified to keep chickens in. And this is from Premier One, and I've seen other people do reviews on them, and they've had pretty good luck with them. And this is a 100-foot roll right here, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach on to that little part of a pen we got now, so they'll have plenty of green grass to eat on during the day, and I'm waiting to let them roost back at night. So it shows like this thing don't take about 10 minutes to put up, but we'll find out right quick. Don't know what all that is, but there's some directions in here. We'll check it out. Yeah, probably just take this off. All right, there's the directions. It's good for 4 languages. I don't know what they are. Second one's us. I don't know about the rest, but let's see if we can get this thing put up right quick. I've seen on other videos where the corners are just leaning in like this, you know, they don't need much to straighten them back up. As long as the bottom is tight, that's where you kind of need that anyway. But Truck Supply had these little fiberglass rods, and the guy on the video said just take and drive this thing down the ground. Let me grab my string. If y'all don't know what this is right here, this is old tobacco twine where they used to use for tobacco fields, the old sewing machines. And so I'm gonna try to use this, since I got a bunch of it, and tie these posts back. We'll go ahead and double it up because it's kind of thin. The wind's actually helping me out a little bit today. Top of these knobs actually have a little catch right here for this top wire to go through anyway. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hook that right in there together with it, and I'm gonna pull it back. And this is probably gonna slide up on my post anyway, but I'm gonna try to get it where it won't. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I'd have something a little bit better than this. I think that'll work. I need to draw this up a little closer to the pin, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this eyelet right here and the string that's already attached to the post. If I can get my fat finger in there. Can you get my fat finger there? Get your finger. There you go. I'm just going to tie it somehow. Tighten a little bow knot like that. And I think that's got us covered. I don't think they'll try to get out from over there. So I think we're good right there. I think that'll work. I think that'll hold it right there. All right, well, this ain't exactly what the other guys had on their videos, but I got this box here from Tractor Supply, and when you order this netting from Premier One, they've got their own electric fence boxes that you can get too, but I saw some reviews on them and they weren't really quite waterproof, and it's gonna be outside all the time. It's gonna get rained on and everything else. But they had a neat little, like a clip connector that would clip right on this right here and will hook it good. So all I got to do, I think, is I got this from Tractor Supply. This is actually goes on a like an electric fence, like the tape fence. But I think what I can do is I can slide this apart right here, I think enough. Okay, the wind's getting up, of course, now. But this thing's got a little clip on it right there. I'm thinking, tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on that just a little bit. And I'm thinking that if I sandwich this in between these two connectors right here and stick it down like that, that's a pretty good tight fit right there anyway. But I'm gonna sandwich it down. And I think that's gonna be a good connection right there on the hot side. We're gonna see how it works anyway, because it won't take a lot, I don't believe. And if it don't work, I'll come back and do something else. But I couldn't find those little clips like I was wanting to get, like they had in the other place. But I think that's gonna be all right there, because it's just gonna dangle like that. Put this on my hot side. Just like that. Tighten that down good. And now for my ground, I've got my old ground rod right here, and I'm just gonna drive it right down beside it. That's probably close enough on that. Turn this piece back up right here. And now, you always need some extra fence wire laying around, because you never know what you're going to need it for. I'm going to take this right here. I meant to do that. I'll make me a little loop in that. Tighten that down good and snug. Stretch out what I need. A little more than what I need, just on the safe side, because I don't have my pliers with me. Run this down through here. I'm gonna wrap it back around just because I got plenty. But what really is gonna make the connection when I tighten the screw down in the middle. All right, we should be grounded. All right, it's been charging up 2 or 3 days. Let's go and turn it on. She's blinking. She's hot. Now, I want to ask for Kim to touch that little metal plate right there and see if it's hot.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, it won't take just a minute.
You touch it.
Nope, I got a tester in the thing.
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna see if it's working that way.
Poor Abby's gonna get electrocuted.
You'll learn. Oh yeah, she's hot. Right there it is. That one's hot. That one's hot. Oh yeah, that thing's hot on. I guess every one of these black and white strands is hot. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. She's hot all the way up. So, you wanna turn some chickens out?
We can try it.
Alright. I'm gonna turn it back on before they get loose. Y'all go on out there and check it out. Go on. These chickens right here have really grown, and they've actually outgrown this little pen right here. That's why I want to go ahead and do this for them first. And hopefully they won't fly over. They say this is a little bit higher than what I could have got, but it said it kind of deters them trying to fly out over the fence. It ain't gonna keep nothing from flying in, but at least they got fresh grass and stuff to eat on and get out of that small enclosure. And once it gets dark, they should go back and roost. If they do that, I'll come back and close the pen up tonight. Open back up in the morning for them to come out.
Like a horse.
Go turn Abby out and see how she likes the fence.
I don't want to get electrocuted.
Well, she needs to learn just now, just as soon as any time else. Turn her out and let's see how long it takes to get in the fence. Oh Lord, you're using the bathroom already. I'll hold on a minute. You may do more than that when you touch that fence. All right, you're gonna learn the hard way. I wouldn't touch it if I was you. We'll see if this thing's predator proof. I believe it works. Maggie, you next. I'm gonna turn you out and see if it'll keep you out. What happened to you? What happened to you? Them chickens get you? What happened? Well, at least we know it works.
Did you come with your mom?
See, if your mama would have touched it, you wouldn't have had to done it.
Poor little baby.
Made that poor dog see if the electric fence worked or not. Well, ain't that something? Well, at least we know the fence works, don't we? Don't we know the fence works? You didn't like that, did you? Hey, go see if the rest of it works. Come on, let's go see if the rest of it works. Come on. Let's go see if the rest of it works. Go ahead, crazy. Go ahead. Going back in the house, ain't you? Well, they're starting to venture out a little bit more, which is good. They will. At least they got some fresh ground to peck at. You sneaking back over here on this side? Well, we're about to run out of daylight again. At least it's nice, a little cool breeze blowing right now. Feels a lot better than it did earlier today. And at least we got the chicken coop and all put together where they can have them a little extra place to run around at and have a little fresh grass to eat on for a few days. And the good thing about that is I can move it around if I need to. I can move back on the other side over here, back over here if I need to, and that kind of thing. So that's pretty neat. I like it pretty good. I got another 100-foot roll on the other chicken coop, and go ahead and put it up so they can have a little bit bigger run too. But anyway, we appreciate you joining us again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.